So guys, remember that there was a government shutdown that was going on? Yeah, I remember the government shutdown that was going on. And remember how there was a couple of moderate fucking Democrats within the Senate who decided to take the fall for the incredibly fucking unpopular dog shit Democratic Senate minority leader that's currently in place right now named Chuck Schumer? Yeah, I remember that also happening. And now how all these motherfuckers are basically coping and seething about the fact that it was a good vote, guys. Trust us, it was actually a really, really good idea. Despite the fact that the deal does not have the ACA subsidies, the only thing that they were fucking fighting for the whole time, and they are deciding to now give the Republican Party a fucking lifeline for literally no reason, because now they can make the fucking argument that this was completely just done by the fucking Democrats for no reason. Yeah, because that's the argument that all the Republican punditry is making right now. It genuinely, like, an example of just some of the worst possible fucking politics being played. Just some of the worst fucking politics being played by the fucking Democratic Party. Like, I think they're just controlled opposition. There's no other way to fucking say this besides they hate you. They hate the fact that they want you to put up a fight, and they just want you to be crushed in the spirits of fucking in these sort of like grinding gears of capital. They want your spirit to be crushed, but the American people simply fucking refuse. And we have Hakeem Jeffries talk about how the Senate Democrats should not have done this, but now he's also saying shit like, "Oh, okay." Honestly, Chuck Schumer should still stay in fucking power as leader. And it's just like, what the fuck are you? Why? Why would you say that? He's incredibly unpopular. Why the fuck would you ever indicate, ever, ever at all, that he should stay in fucking power right now? Are you fucking stupid? That's a rhetorical question. Yeah, he is fucking stupid. But what do we have here?
Was it the shutdown worth it?
We have waged a battle on behalf of the American people. First of all, Donald Trump.
Oh, really? You have ways to battle on behalf of the American people? That this was literally it. This was literally your way to battle on behalf of the American people. And what did you end up doing? Capitulating for no reason and basically owning the shutdown for yourselves for no reason. Like, in terms of politics being played here, complete nonsensical. And what did you get out of this? Well, the Republican Party promised to maybe allow us to bring a vote on the Senate floor to fucking vote for that. By the way, get your fucking Fell for It Again awards. Speaker Mike Johnson will not guarantee a vote on ACA subsidies even if it passes the Senate after the Schumer orchestrated fucking cave. I'm telling you right now, nobody fucking liked this. Everyone fucking hated the fact that the Democratic Party fucking pulled this shit. Because, as I said before in the initial fucking video talking about this happening, there is zero guarantee that even if that vote passes on the floor of the Senate, it still has to be taken up by the House and it has to be passed there. And then they could just not talk about it and they could just not pass it. Like, that can just happen. Because again, you can't take any of these motherfuckers at their word. You can't. Simply put, you can't. You can't take a Republican at their word. Are you insane? You can't negotiate with these people. These people are fucking terrorists. In response, when they try, like the Democrats tried to fucking negotiate with these people, they would just, in response, post fucking AI videos of them in a fucking mariachi band wanting to give money to fucking illegal immigrants, which is nonsensical. That's not what was fucking happening. That's a lie. And what did the fucking Democrats do in response? Nothing. It's absolutely fucking pathetic.
And Republicans are the ones who shut the government down. They have the House, the Senate, and the presidency. And the American people know it. And that's been the case for 7 consecutive weeks.
But at the end of the day,
That doesn't change the fact that you decided to capitulate and that Chuck Schumer orchestrated a cave on the fucking shutdown. Like, he orchestrated that shit. Seriously? This is fucking pathetic, dude. Please get rid of this fucking leadership. They are not ready to fucking meet the moment. Well, almost as if it's purposeful that they're not ready to meet the moment. It's nonsensical. Like, Mike Johnson himself literally said that he's not going to guarantee a vote on the floor of the fucking House, bro. Like, the one thing that all these stupid moderate Democrats, and these people will kill you. They hate you. They despise the very fiber of your fucking being. Why else would they be fucking doing this? The one thing that these motherfuckers were fighting for, and the Republican Party is already being like, no, we're not going to do that. What do we have here?
Can you guarantee whatever the bill passes that Senate on ACA, you'll give it a vote in the House?
Look, we're going to do in the House what we always do, and that is a deliberative process. I mean, we get find consensus on whatever the proposal is.
Don't negotiate with these fucking people, man. You can't negotiate with these people. Negotiating with fucking terrorists is not allowed, and the Republican Party are a bunch of terrorists. And I'm almost inclined to also say that the Democrats are also terrorists as well, for being complicit with this shit. Everyone's a terrorist.
As you know, I do not guarantee the outcome of legislation or dates or deadlines or anything. I have
But it's not
exactly as I always do.
But it's not guaranteed. I'll make guaranteed.
No, I can't guarantee it.
Oh, it's all the exact same shit that I've been fucking saying. Why would Mike Johnson ever guarantee a vote on the floor of the fucking House? Why would he? There's no reason to. Whatsoever. It's non-fucking sensical. These losers like Angus King, and we're gonna take because they decided to do a little bit of a media tour. Gene Shaheen, on the morning of this passing, decides to go on fucking Fox and Friends, and same with Angus King. All these like stupid moderate fucking dipshits who basically hate you. They hate you. That's the reason why they're doing this. They want to co-sign you to basically an early fucking death, because in reality for all these people, they only care about one thing and one thing only, and that's corporate fucking cash. And they are willing to do basically anything possible, including causing the deaths of probably millions upon millions of people within the United States of America. For what exactly? Getting a couple extra corporate bucks. What do we have here?
Also with us now, let's bring in independent Senator Angus King of Maine. He was among the group of moderates who broke ranks and voted with Republicans in the legislation to fund the government and hold a later vote on extending Affordable Care Act tax subsidies that expire January 1st. Senator, thanks so much for being with us. Why did you decide to vote with Republicans to open the government?
Well, Joe, you have to go back to what the strategy was at the beginning of the shutdown. There were two goals, both of which I support. One was standing up to Donald Trump. The other was getting some resolution on the ACA premium tax credit issue. The problem was the shutdown wasn't accomplishing either goals, and there was zero likelihood that it was going to. In terms of standing...
How do you know that? How do you know it was going to accomplish those goals? I'm genuinely asking this question. How do you know that? The Republicans were, broadly speaking, being seen as the main people who to blame for the fucking shutdown that's currently on right now. And you deciding to go ahead with the fucking bailout of the fucking Republican Party, effective fucking bailout of the Republican Party, despite the fact that they were tanking in terms of the polls, in terms of every, and I mean every fucking goddamn issue. They were tanking all over the place, and everyone was in complete fucking dismay and was despising what the fucking Republican Party was doing in terms of healthcare, in terms of the fucking expiration of the healthcare subsidies, and the fact that they were using food as a political fucking tool in order to force you people to fucking cave. You decided to go along with Schumer's orchestrated fucking cave for no reason, despite the fact that everyone in the sort of broader Democratic coalition was saying like, oh yeah, keep going, this is good, yeah, we're okay with this, yeah, we're gonna have to suffer a little bit for this, but like it's either like people are going to start losing food or people are going to start losing healthcare. Either way, it's going to be terrible for the American fucking people. But you have to put up a spine, because if you don't put up a spine, these motherfuckers are just going to keep doing all of this like terrible, wretched, rancid, all horrible fucking shit. If you just decide to sit there, back down, and do fucking nothing, everything's just going to functionally get fucking worse. So it's just like, okay, bro, like... And what do they decide to do? All these like stupid moderate Democrats, the corruption, the stain, the pile of dog shit that it basically drags down the fucking Democratic Party and offers basically nothing in return. Besides, I don't know, wanting to just take more fucking corporate cash for the express purpose of just making the American people suffer, because that's what they want in reality and are totally okay with. They just want the fucking American people to suffer. What do you get out of this? Oh, nothing. You got nothing. Nothing happened, and you just decide to own the fucking shutdown effectively, because now the Republicans can run with the talking point that, yeah, this was a Democrat shutdown hoax. That's what Donald Trump is going with right now, and saying that, oh yeah, this is all the fault of the fucking Democrats, because you decided to take a fucking deal where you get nothing out of it. The Republicans can now just not own the fucking shutdown. You just decided to give all the onus onto the fucking Republican Party for no fucking reason. It's just, and you people are like shocked and saying like, oh yeah, well this definitely wasn't really working whatsoever, and was not going to get any of the results that we were going to get. It's all about standing up to Donald Trump. But you people literally capitulated to him. What do you mean? You capitulated for nothing, and you got nothing. Like, I really need to underscore just how fucking terrible in terms of the politics on display here. It's actually fucking insane to me. Insanity to me. How they just backed down, did literally nothing, and got nothing out of it. Actually fucking nuts.
Standing up to Donald Trump, the shutdown actually gave him more power. Exhibit A being what he's done with SNAP and SNAP benefits across the country. Oh, by the way, Joe, you're gonna love this. Guess who's getting paid during the shutdown? Not the
dude. Who the fuck cares? He was already going to do all that shit anyways, despite the fact that there was a government shutdown. It's an excuse. Get the fuck out of here.
Rangers or air traffic controllers. The ICE agents. Under special law, under that big awful bill that they passed last summer, the ICE agents are being paid. Nobody else is. So standing up to Donald Trump didn't work. It actually gave him more power. And then secondly, and I've been a big supporter of the ACA, the idea of forcing the Republicans to the table to negotiate on that issue by virtue of a shutdown didn't work. It's now the longest shutdown in American history, and there was no prospect that it was going to work. I've talked to a lot of my Republican colleagues. The chances of negotiating a settlement in the midst of the shutdown were zero as of last night.
This is a lie, by the way. A lot of fucking Republican senators were standing up to Trump, saying that they do not want to get rid of the fucking filibuster to stop the fucking government shutdown. Saying like, no, we're not going to get rid of the fucking filibuster, and we're going to try to negotiate something, because we have to fucking try to negotiate something for the American people. Like, it was working, and then you decided to go along with Chuck Schumer's fucking plan to just cave for no reason. Like, yeah, big supporter of the ACA. Yeah, sure, okay, buddy.
We now have a guaranteed vote on a bill on the ACA subsidy, something that is unprecedented in my experience in the Senate, and so we have a shot at it.
Right.
I'll take those odds any day.
But even Donald Trump admitted that the government shutdown is what caused Democrats to win the election in historic fashion last week.
Well, I think it's a question of, at some point, there's diminishing returns. And as I say, the strategy was...
Diminishing fucking returns. These motherfuckers flipped so many fucking goddamn seats, and people were just like, finally, these motherfuckers are actually going to put up some kind of a fucking fight, and you decided to directly fucking stab all of them in the fucking back, instantaneously fucking betraying them. Tim Kaine himself also said, like, yeah, we were ready to cave on fucking Thursday because we only cared about the fucking elections more. And it's just like, dog, holy shit. It's like these people just fucking... I really hope that this fucking opens the eyes of fucking liberals, and that they understand that these moderates fucking hate you. They hate you. They hate the American people. They especially hate all of these fucking liberals who keep giving them more and more fucking votes, thinking of them as like nothing more than fucking suckers, complete fucking morons and troglodytes who keep voting in these like dog shit, terrible geriatrics who constantly fuck them over every opportunity they can get. Like, seriously, these people fucking hate you, and they want you all to fucking suffer. I hope that liberals start to open up their eyes and recognize that it's these motherfuckers who caused the fucking death of the United States of America, all these stupid moderate dipshits.
Let's bring the Republicans to the table. It didn't happen. It wasn't going to happen. And in the meantime, if this was just a dispute between politicians in the Senate, whether we had to hang around for the weekend, that would be one thing. But, Joe, there's tremendous collateral damage from this. 42 million American SNAP benefits are at risk and are being lost. People aren't being paid for the work that they're doing. I don't want to land at an airport in the United States with a sleepy...
Literally, there was a court order that went through saying that Donald Trump has to pay using the contingency funds that currently exist in an emergency, because he was refusing to do that, illegally, of course. and he was ordered to fucking go ahead and do that. And he was going to start to pay out that shit. Yeah, he was starting to fucking goddamn pay out the fucking goddamn, or he was about to, right? Because there was that administrative stay 48-hour thing that the Supreme Court did because of procedural sort of issues, whatever. And more than likely that would have ruled in favor of the fucking, not of the administration or whatever. Okay, now I'm just curious. Is it because of that, for as to why the snap shit with the Supreme Court? Because that was slated to be basically heard on Monday, right? Which would have been, at this point, about yesterday. Is that why they decided to fucking cave and capitulate at that particular time? I mean, besides the fact that they just wanted to use this as a way to benefit from the fucking elections first and foremost, but also there was that Supreme Court ruling. There was the administrative stand, and they probably would have ruled against the fucking administration because it's just like, yeah, it's obvious. You have a contingency fund, fucking use it. Like, what the fuck are you people doing? I have no idea. Like, it really does not, like, underscore just how fucking stupid all this shit was. Because, again, like, you motherfuckers know that everything that he's doing is currently illegal, yet you decide to give them a fucking off-ramp for no reason. Like, I have no other reason to assume besides this is just uniparty shit or some shit. Like, it's unironically, just uniparty shit.
Air traffic controller because they're working double shifts. So any good general, if the strategy isn't working, you change tactics, and particularly you change tactics if your own troops are at risk. And that's really what's happening here. There was collateral damage to the American people. At the same time, the goal wasn't being achieved. So we're going to change. We're going to change the narrative, and now we have a guaranteed vote within the next month on the ACA tax credits, drafted by the Democrats.
Speaker Johnson will not guarantee a vote on ACA subsidies even if it passes the Senate. Whoops.
That the majority leader has agreed to bring to the floor. That's a big deal, and it gives us a chance to put the Republicans to the test. Are you going to work with us on this issue or not? In the midst of the shutdown, they just weren't talking.
So Bernie Sanders and other progressive leaders have said that you and other moderates that have voted to reopen the government are going to cause great damage to the Democratic Party, and many will see it as a betrayal, and that voters will remember next November. What do you say to Bernie Sanders?
Well, I think what I'm saying is, what was your strategy, man? What was your end game? If we're going to extend
what the fuck was your strategy? Just capitulate to the fucking Republican Party, which everyone in your fucking voter base was saying, do not fucking capitulate to them, with those resounding fucking victories that you motherfuckers were handed last fucking Tuesday? What was your fucking strategy? Just give up? Okay, yeah, all I can assume was your strategy was just give up, forehead. These people, they fucking hate you, dude. Like, they, unironically, they all fucking hate you.
The shutdown another week, another month, through Christmas, Thanksgiving. Is that going to get us anywhere? The point is, there never was an end game if the initial strategy didn't work. And now we have one. We're going to have, as I say, a guaranteed vote on the ACA. And it may not succeed. I grant that. But a reasonable chance, 10, 20%.
It may not succeed. I grant that. In fucking credible, bro. Then what was the point of any of this? You were talking about how this was guaranteed. You were going to get a guaranteed vote. And, this may not succeed. What was the point of then capitulating then? If you understand that it's not guaranteed that the ACA subsidies are going to be fucking voted in. You just decided to give up for nothing. And you're getting nothing out of it. The politics on display here are so bad, dude.
30% is a lot better than 0%, which is where we were as of yesterday morning. So I understand everybody wants to stand up to Donald Trump. Everybody wants to deal with the ACA tax credits. I do too. The question is this the right tool to do it? And it's becoming counterproductive. And you can't ignore 42 million people not getting their SNAP benefits.
Stay with us for a minute, Senator. Claire McCaskill is going to have a question for you, but I want to go to Claire first. Claire, I've been through this, and we reopened the government before I wanted the government to be reopened. But what I found during that government shutdown is we framed the debate in a way that drew focus to Washington, in a way that helped us win elections, certainly in the House for the next 4 to 6 years, actually 8 to 10 years. I'm curious your thoughts before you take a question to Senator King on looking at the election this past week, looking at the contradictions that we saw coming out of the White House, looking at Republicans who gleefully were passing tax cuts for the richest billionaires on the planet, but fighting like hell to not get SNAP benefits to their own people. I'm curious how you think this shutdown ends. Is it a plus for Democrats, or do you share Bernie Sanders' concerns?
I think definitely it was a plus for Democrats. We have framed the issue.
Whoa, this former dog shit blue dog Democrat who nobody fucking liked, Claire McCaskill, is also saying that this was a plus for the Democrats. Them getting a guaranteed, not guaranteed fucking vote on ACA subsidies, even if it were to fucking pass, because it still has to go into the House to be passed, where Mike Johnson's not gonna fucking vote for that shit anyways, and is just gonna let the bill die in the fucking House for no reason. Okay, bro, nice meme.
For the country now. It is very clear what the Democrats are fighting for and what they're fighting against. And we've got Trump tearing down the White House and figuring out ways to get tax breaks to billionaires in the back door.
Dude, it was already fucking clear what people were fighting against. That's why they gave you such resounding victories on fucking Tuesday, and you decided to just throw that out for like literally no reason, to give the Republican Party an off ramp for literally no reason. It's an abdication of fucking leadership. Dead fucking party, dude. Like there's no other way to say this besides it's just a dead party. Dead party.
And we're arguing about the best way to fight for most Americans, for their healthcare costs and for other costs that they're facing every day. And listen, I mean, are there disagreements within the party about how best to do this? Yeah, there are. But, you know, our party, the Democratic Party, is fighting how we best fight for everyday Americans. And you know what the Republicans are fighting about? The Republicans are fighting about whether or not they should platform Nazis. So, I mean, I like that we have a disagreement about the best way to do it. And I think overall, and this is one thing I want to ask Angus about. Angus, this really just moves the ball down the field for 2 months. And under these critical days of holidays and families reuniting and have wonderful memories together, you've ensured that the skies will be safe and that people that need food help can get food assistance during the holidays. But then you're going to face another opportunity to shut down the government. And in between there, you've got this vote on health care. Tell me about the negotiations behind closed doors. How many Republicans do you think right now are willing to vote with Democrats to do something to relieve health care costs for millions of Americans?
Well, I can't give you an exact count, Claire, but I think it's in double digits because these...
Guys, I totally think that we're going to have enough Republicans. You need, I think it's 13 Republicans to cross over. Yet there's no fucking way they're going to get 13 Republicans to vote with fucking Democrats to pass ACA fucking subsidies. Donald Trump is just going to say, like, no, don't pass the subsidies. Fuck that bullshit. And it's just going to immediately fucking, even if it passes in the fucking Senate, Mike Johnson himself has said that he's not going to guarantee a fucking vote on the floor of the House. So it's going to die in the fucking House, dude. So it's just like, what was the point of any of this? The Republican Party has made it clear that they have a plan for healthcare for the past 10 years. And also, they also fucking have said that they wanted to get rid of Obamacare for the past 10 fucking years with no plan of their own. People are just going to start losing their health insurance and their premiums are all going to instantaneously fucking double. Yeah, these people do still think it's the fucking 80s or some shit that are dealing with Reagan with a reasonable Republican Party. Fuck out of here. The Republican Party has not been reasonable. Even back during the era of fucking Reagan, they weren't fucking reasonable. They've been never reasonable. These monsters were never fucking reasonable. So again, treat them exactly as they should be treated. As the terrorists that they are.
These increases are going to be affecting Republican constituents as well as Democratic constituents, and I think they're really concerned about it. Is it going to be a straight-up extension of the ACA tax credits? Probably not. Will there be some discussion and negotiation on it? Yes, absolutely. And so I guess the question is, and you're right. I mean, we have to have 13. We're going to have 13 Republican votes to get a bill through. Is that possible? I think it is, depending upon what's in the bill. But you have to compare. We'll put a percentage on. Let's say it's 50-50. That's a lot better than zero, which is where
this is actually fucking insane because now they have, because this is essentially what happened. They were forcing the Republicans to have to come to them to negotiate. They were in a position of strength. They decide to relinquish that for literally nothing, and now they have to go to the Republicans to fucking negotiate. Genuinely, it's fucking insane. Just relinquishing all fucking power, any fucking position of strength that you had for nothing. Forcing yourselves to have to negotiate on the terms of the fucking Republicans consistently. It's a fucking uniparty, man. It's a big club and you're not fucking in it, dude. Like, there's no other way to fucking put this shit. It's a big club. You're not in it. These people fucking hate you. They all just want you to die and fucking suffer so that a billionaire can just get $2 extra fucking dollars. It's insane, dude.
Are now. And the shutdown, I think you're absolutely right, has focused attention on the issue of healthcare, and I think that's really important. The question is, what's next, and how do we best take advantage of the fact that the public's paying attention to that issue at this point and not be harming the people that you mentioned in your comment about the shutdown?
All right, Independent Senator Angus King of Maine, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate.
You will be remembered in the annals of history as a complete fucking coward, pathetic, petulant loser, and you will die with your, I don't know, corporate fucking fortunes that your stupid corporate donors decided to fucking give you. Complete fucking monster. Absolute just fucking monster. But here, we have also Jean Shaheen, who also decided to post this on her YouTube channel. Oh, she must be very, very proud about going on fucking Fox News, by the way. Decided to go, like, and this was the day after. Like, the morning after the fucking shutdown, she decides to go on fucking Fox News. What do we have here?
Right now, the end may be near for the longest government shutdown in history after 8 Democrats, including our next guest, voted with Republicans to break the filibuster in a key first step. Democratic Senator Jeanne Shaheen joins us now to talk about it. Senator, thanks so much for joining us. Good morning. Can you give us an idea, and our viewers an idea, what happened behind the scenes to have you, Senator Kane, Angus King, Catherine Moore-Cortez Masto, Jackie Rosen, and John Fetterman, as well as Maggie Hassan and Dick Durbin, all come together to get to the 60 threshold? Can you bring us behind the scenes for that?
Well, there had been discussions going on really since the shutdown about how could we work together to end this, how could we make sure that we can address healthcare costs for the millions of Americans who are seeing their healthcare costs rise as the result of the bill that was passed in the summer that the president wanted. And so I think this agreement gives us an opportunity to continue to do that work. We're going to have a vote, and I believe there are a number of Republicans who are going to join us in trying to address
Same exact bullshit as Angus King has also been fucking saying. Just complete LARP coat bullshit. Even if it passes in the fucking Senate, no guarantee that it's even going to be brought up into the fucking House. Nonsensical. It's time for Americans to suffer even more. Because again, this stupid HOA fucking wine mom over here, this fucking piece of shit over here, also just wants the American people to suffer. That's about it. The suffering is the point with these people.
healthcare costs for Americans, but we're also turning the government back on. We're making sure that the people of America can get the food benefits that they need, that air traffic controllers can get paid, that federal workers are able to come back, the ones who were let go, that they get paid, that contractors get paid, that aviation moves forward. So we are going to be able to continue to fight about healthcare because we're going to have a vote in December.
So, Senator Schumer, your leader on the Senate, said I cannot support a continuing resolution that fails to address healthcare. I am voting no. Did you do this outside leadership, and was there a big push for you not to join the others and break the 60 threshold?
No, we kept leadership informed throughout, and I think it's important to remember.
And there it fucking is. Chuck Schumer knew about this the whole time. He voted no on this, right? He just wanted these people, these 8 senators, to take the fall for him, where he decided to, again, vote on fucking culture to allow this continuing resolution to pass through with just a simple fucking majority to break the fucking filibuster. Senator Schumer should be tried in the fucking Hague for the deaths of millions upon millions of people who are going to suffer more and more and more because of his fucking abstemiousness and his abdication as a fucking leader of the Democratic Party. And people wonder why. Liberals consistently ask questions like, oh, I wonder why the left hates Democrats so much. This is why people hate the fucking Democratic Party so much. And liberals, and I mean liberals, it's time for you motherfuckers to wake up and realize the Democrats fucking hate you. They serve only one master, and that is the fucking oligarchy that is currently in place, the corporatocracy. Those are the only people that these motherfuckers serve. They hate you. They hate your family. They hate everything that you fucking stand for. Because everything that you stand for says, well, you know what? Personally, I think that corporations should be held to account for a lot of their fucking actions. Personally, I think that corporations should be forced to pay a little bit more in taxes. And in the mind of these stupid centrist fucking dipshits, they go like, no, I can't have my fucking hecking corporations pay way, way more in fucking taxes. They're the ones who give me all of my donations and why I even have a fucking seat to begin with. No, I can't listen to my fucking constituents that want me to fucking fight for them and advocate for their positions. No, I have to, basically capitulate to the fucking corporations. It's actually genuinely fucking insane. Wonder how much healthcare companies donate to these motherfuckers? Who the fuck knows?
Who's responsible for why we got into the shutdown? We are here because we are concerned about the healthcare costs rising significantly on millions of Americans, and we didn't have any indication before the shutdown started that our Republican colleagues were willing to address it. Now, Speaker Johnson is going to have to bring the House back in. He's been AWOL since the beginning of September when we were in the middle of the shutdown.
Wah, 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 wah. They were never gonna fucking vote for it, you stupid fucking wine mom. Go fuck yourself, you stupid bitch.
Leader Thune has agreed that we will have a bill that we will write that will give us an opportunity to work on those healthcare costs, and we believe there are a lot of Republicans, including a lot of Trump supporters, who want to see us do something about this because their costs are going up. If you look at who benefits from these premium tax credits, 76% of the recipients are in states that Donald Trump won in the last presidential election.
Right, and just to give people at home...
They don't give a shit about it, this stuff, dude. They don't care. They've never given a fuck. They don't care. Even though this is a good thing for them. They don't actually want the ACA. They think it's all, liberal, commie, degenerate fucking bullshit. Yeah, they also only think that undocumented people get this as well. That's also true, Boy Meets Mini. When that's not the case, don't fucking say that. Oh, well, the Republican voters also benefit from this quite significant. No, they're not. They're fucking 3 IQ troglodytes that barely understand how to I don't know, add 1 + 1 together. Like they don't know anything. They're fucking idiots and morons. No. The people who are actually going to fucking suffer the most from this is your fucking constituents. I'm gonna make a bet. What, she represents fucking New Hampshire? I wonder how many people in New Hampshire get fucking ACA fucking subsidies. I bet it's a large portion of the fucking state. And they're all going to suffer because of your stupid fucking inaction. Fuck out of here with this bullshit.
An idea of how everyone weighed in. This came down late last night. A lot of people were still in bed, did not know it. Bernie Sanders comes out and says it was a very bad night. I told you what Schumer said. And then Ro Khanna over in the House says Senator Schumer is no longer effective and should be replaced. If you can't lead the right to stop healthcare and premiums from skyrocketing for Americans, what will you fight for? Well, after the longest shutdown in history, I think that's fighting. But what is your take on what Ro Khanna is saying? Do you think Chuck Schumer should leave leadership?
Well, I hope that people who are concerned about healthcare will stay focused on who's responsible for why we're in this situation. It's because Speaker Johnson has been unwilling to take up legislation.
No, everyone's now going to think that you're responsible for the fucking shutdown because you decided to give the Republican Party a fucking goddamn off-ramp for no reason, and they're going to yell at the fucking nines that this is the Democrat shutdown. This was all the fault of the Democrats because you decided to capitulate for fucking nothing. And guess what? They're going to be correct in that fucking argument now. You just gave them the out for literally fucking nothing. For nothing. All because I guess you wanted a couple extra dollars from whatever healthcare companies that currently pays you. Completely fucking nonsensical, dude.
It's because President Trump has failed to weigh in and understand what a big issue this is for Americans. Now, hopefully, both of them will now figure out that they've got to do something about this because people are hurting. President Trump talked a lot about affordability over the weekend. Well, this is a big affordability issue for millions of Americans. We need to do something about it. This agreement gives us an opportunity to continue that.
The only reason why Trump started talking about affordability is because of Zohran Mamdani lapping fucking Cuomo in the election. Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck about affordability. If Donald Trump cared about the issue of affordability, he would not be doing the fucking tariffs. He would not be doing all of his terrible economic policy that's causing inflationary pressures on the fucking American economy then. He doesn't give a fuck about affordability. Care less about that shit. He's only using that as a fucking buzzword right now. It's nonsensical.
That fight.
Senator, you're known as one of the most reasonable people in the Senate. So as much as healthcare is an issue, you know better than anyone, when those healthcare subsidies were passed, that was supposed to sunset. That was how it was written. So they never were supposed to continue to begin with. It's just even though the objective of giving people quality healthcare is always admirable, continuing these subsidies was never the intent of the Democratic president.
No, I just disagree with that. I sponsored the legislation in 2019 that was introduced. I sponsored it again when we did it during COVID. I sponsored it again when we did it after COVID. And I urged an extension of these affordable tax credits because I knew how important they are to millions of Americans who are now not going to be able to afford their health insurance, and that's going to have a ripple effect throughout the health system. So this is something that we have tried to extend for literally months this year, and we have been 4 times. I moved to extend those affordable premium tax credits, and 4 times.
Yet you decided not to fucking fight for it again. The one time you actually could have forced the Republicans to capitulate on this, you didn't. You decided to cower out and capitulate. Probably for some fucking healthcare subsidies, for some healthcare fucking CEO or something that needs to give you more money. Again, I really want this to be made clear to all these like dumbass fucking liberals. You people need to understand that these people fucking hate you and they want you to suffer about as much as the fucking goddamn Republican fucking Party. 1000%, Boy Meets Mini. Yeah, Brian Kilmeade was also the same dude who said he wants to send homeless people to fucking death camps. So would Jeanne Shaheen if she also had the fucking option to do that. She would also send homeless people to fucking death camps. All these motherfuckers would send people to fucking death camps if they fucking could. So, it all tracks with these complete utter monsters, these charlatans, these fucking demons. I resist to even be able to fucking call them human because I don't think that these people are fucking human. To be human, you actually have to show empathy and have reason and fucking logic. No, these people are just demons. They're just demons. They're all terrible, and they just want you to fucking suffer and die. That's all that there is to it. All for the express purpose of getting a couple extra fucking bucks from their billionaire fucking friends. It's nonsense, dude.
Times they were denied by the majority in the Senate.
And Senator, do you agree that the reason why you need additional subsidies is because the Obamacare Affordable Care Act isn't working? These are emergency fixes. It's spackle on something that's bursting at the seams. Do you agree with that?
Actually, I don't agree with that. In New Hampshire, we have had 4 consecutive years where we have both reduced the number of people who are uninsured and reduced the cost of premiums. Now, is there work we need to do? Absolutely. And I hope now that Republicans and the president will come to the table and agree that we need to address health care more broadly for those people who can't afford it.
I think it's a great point. Now, do you think that others might join you and get past the 60? And do you worry about the 60 threshold being somewhat tenuous and pressure could change people's vote by the time we have the real vote?
No, I don't worry about that because I think people are looking at the millions of Americans who have been affected by the shutdown, the people who are struggling to get food and...
Oh, I'm sure, dude. Yeah, totally. 13 Republicans are definitely going to fucking cross over to vote for ACA. They've been talking consistently how they want to get rid of the ACA for fucking years, and now there's a chance for them to actually destroy this. Oh yeah, she's also not worried about this, Boy Meets Minnie, because keep in mind, Jean Shaheen not seeking re-election. She's going to retire, so she doesn't give a fuck either. She's just like, damn it all, I've already made all my money in fucking Congress anyways. I'm just gonna fucking retire and say fuck it all. I don't give a shit anymore. And let all these people suffer. That's all there is to it.
I was disappointed that President Trump has refused to fund the SNAP benefits, the first president during the shutdown who refused to make sure that people could continue to eat.
But you know,
we need to address...
That was put forward as a solo option, and it was rejected. You know, they only had the same Democrats voting for it. There was SNAP benefits individual, military pay individual, and it was all rejected.
But we're in an agreement now that will fund those food benefits for people. It will bring back federal employees who were let go during the shutdown. It will make sure that everybody gets their back pay, that contractors get their back pay. That's important. We need to get this economy moving again. That's why what I'm focused on, as well as making sure we get a vote and we do something about the cost of healthcare for millions of Americans.
And I'm sure Senator Thune gives you his word. His word is good.
Oh, I'm sure.
I believe his word is good.
I do too. Thanks so much for...
Yeah, sure. Yeah, his word is definitely good. Complete monsters these fucking people are. Monster, barely fucking human. Monster, barely fucking human. Talking with other fucking monsters. These barely fucking human people. Be prepared for the inevitable fucking sunsetting of the ACA fucking subsidies, destroying healthcare in America yet again, and probably doubling to quadrupling your fucking healthcare premiums, Americans. You guys have fucking fun with that shit. All because of these monsters, these fish people, these barely humans, voting and just deciding to fucking cave to a Republican Party for literally no reason. I'm telling you right now, nobody fucking likes this shit. And liberals, I'm going to say this again, you motherfuckers need to recognize these moderate fucking candidates are just mega light, and they want you all to suffer. They want you all to fucking die. And in reality, let's be honest here with the fucking Democratic Party. These motherfuckers are really pissed about the fact that they can't have fucking constituency like MAGA. A bunch of brain-dead, shambling corpses who are barely able to fucking add their fucking additional tables together. Barely able to do basic fucking mathematics. Unfortunately, the liberals are a little bit fucking smarter than that. They are actually capable of lateral thought, unlike a fucking conservative. And these motherfuckers, people like Angus King, people like Tim Kaine, people like Chuck Schumer, Jean Shaheen, all these moderate Democrats fucking hate the fact that you people are actually capable of thought. That you are actually capable of thinking critically for yourselves and advocating for your fucking positions. It's complete fucking nonsense with these motherfuckers. Like, they just want all of you, and I mean all of you, to die in a fucking ditch. And so, as a result, they'll just be like, healthcare? Who needs fucking healthcare? All of you can fucking eat shit and fucking die. Complete fucking bullshit. These people are monsters. They are fucking demons, and the only reason why they did this is because there's no fucking goddamn primary fucking pressure on any of these motherfuckers, because they're all either retiring or their primaries are not up until 2020 fucking 8. So they decided to take the fall and just be like, fuck it, whatever. We're going to get more corporate cash anyways, and the American people are going to forget about this anyways because they have the memories of fucking goldfish. I don't think it's going to happen that way, though. I don't think these people are going to have the memories of goldfish this time, because people are going to be, literally everyone, and I mean everyone, generally speaking, was pissed about this. And you're just like, what the fuck is our government doing? Why are they doing this? Our healthcare premiums are definitely going to fucking skyrocket as a result of this fucking bullshit. Despite the fact that the federal judiciary was doing everything to basically shit on the fact that Trump was not paying out SNAP. So again, it's complete fucking nonsense with these people. They are all demons. They want you all to suffer, and they could give less of a fuck if you die out in a fucking ditch, starving to death, or basically dying from easily preventable fucking diseases. I don't think there's really much else to say besides, it's time to wake the fuck up, liberals. These moderates want you all fucking dead.